Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I hope everybody's doing good and ready, because I'm ready to tell a story about motorcycles. And in this story, I want to cover how I took the steps necessary to get to the Yamaha R1. And those steps started with getting the R3 at the beginning of this year. I never rode motorcycles before, so I was interested in learning a little bit about motorcycles. So I started doing research in regards to motorcycle brands, and you know, what is speed and what is the feeling that you're looking for, position, sitting position, naked, super sport, hyper sport motorcycles. What are they? What is to get used to braking with your hand and braking with your foot at the same time, things like that. So once I finished doing that, I kind of decided I wanted to go with Yamaha. I love the company. I love Hondas. Don't get me wrong. I love Hondas. I love everybody. I love everybody. I love Ducatis. I love BMWs, Hondas, but for me, I wanted to get a Yamaha. So I started with Yamaha R3 back in February. And for my first bike, of course, I was in love. I loved everything about it. I loved how you're able to go from 0 to 60 in whatever seconds, but you're in two wheels and never been on a motorcycle before, so even going like 40 miles an hour on the motorcycle felt like I was going like 100. So I started getting used to it, and I wanted to get something different just for the sake of it wasn't quick enough, and I kind of like the feeling of going fast. So that's when I went and I decided to get the Yamaha R7. And of course, we're not going to hide the fact that I just stalled. So I went and got the R7. Awesome bike, big torque, big power, and 2 cylinders. So, oh goodness, what happened here? Let me see. It felt a lot better. Compared to the R3. So I went ahead and I proceeded to getting the R7, and just for the sake of pure power and speed, I went ahead and I did everything on that. So I put full exhaust, a Krapovich exhaust. I went with the tune from Two Wheel Dyno Works. I put the DNA filters and cover. I think that's it on a bike that you could do, well, other than working on the engine. But pretty much that's all that I did on that when it comes to performance. Of course, I did cosmetics. I did the handles. I put domino handles on it and TSD cross protection and all that good stuff, and it ran great. When I turned it on, it ran great, sounded great, and it definitely had more pep. But the thing is that even though I did all that, it kind of didn't feel like it was fast enough. And of course, like, I never rode motorcycles before, so it's like, what do I know? But it just was a feeling, at least for me, where it didn't feel fast enough. So I went ahead, and that's when I got the R1. And let me tell you, this is definitely fast enough. and I just had to reset the fuel counter because this doesn't tell you how much gas you actually have. It just counts how many gallons of gas you've consumed. So I went ahead and I switched over to the Yamaha R1, and from there on, oh my goodness, this was definitely a different monster. I mean, from R3 to R7, it was a jump, but felt similar. From an R7 to an R1, let me tell you, that was a jump. And it was a little scary at first even to ride it, because the R1 is a beast, and I know there's faster, so I don't want to start arguments. I know the ZX10 is quick as heck. I know the S1000 is quick as heck as well. I know they're all fast. Gixxers, don't even get me started. I know there are fast bikes, but for me, this is plenty fast. Hence why I haven't done anything to this. I haven't done exhaust, no filters. I want to take my sweet time with this bike because it is scary. It is a very scary bike, at least for me. And yeah, I don't want to rush something where I have to start getting used to it first. I mean, you can hit 100 just on first gear. So I went ahead and I got this, the R1, and I've been happy since. But it was a progress having to switch from bike to bike, and having to get used to that. Of course, doing it all in the same year, it is a little, was a little hectic, but I did it. And I'm definitely gonna keep this one. There's no more switching. So that was my experience, and I felt like I did a good job doing that, because there are some things that I went through on the R3 and the R7 that if I would have gone through it on the R1, it probably would have yielded bad results, especially getting used to the throttle. It is sensitive, and the higher the CCs, the more sensitive it gets. So that's something to get used to as well, especially on a motorcycle that you're hitting 100 on first gear. So aside that, it's a great bike. A lot of features to help you out. I have it on mode C, so I don't have it on the fastest mode, and even on this mode it's still plenty fast. I do plan on doing some work on it maybe next year once it starts warming up a little bit. Maybe by then I'll feel like I'm ready. I feel like I'm more confident on it. But yeah, it's a great bike. It's a great bike, and Yamaha definitely have, I mean, they've been doing it for a long time, so they definitely know what they're doing. But yeah, that's my thought. That's my thought on the Yamaha bikes. If you guys have any questions, just put it down in the comments and I'll be able to answer as much as I can. And if you guys like this video, just like and subscribe to the channel. I'm still very new, so any bit of help is good for me, and hopefully this is good entertainment for y'all, and I'll catch you on the next time.